Love is Blind, New York City, Chapter 12. You hear the words coming out of Vanessa's mouth, and you can't believe it. This is wild. Wait a minute. What do you mean we're spending the night with someone else? Not just someone else from this very room. That's right. You'll all be swapping partners. An official partner swap on Love is Blind? This is a first. Wow, this is huge. Let the games begin. Really? Nick, Vanessa, respectfully, is this really necessary? I mean, we've all been to a party where we throw our keys into a bowl and figure out who we sleep with. Right? Am I the only one? Hello? Just think of it like that. Yeah, that doesn't help. If there's any advice we can dole out, it's that you should be open and honest with your partner about your intentions for the night. Yeah, it's the only way to pass the ultimate test. So, it's not that big of a test. What does one night matter? If that's an opinion Wes shares, you're in good shape. So, here are the rules. All of you will swap partners for the rest of the night. That includes one private cocktail hour and one night shared in the same hotel room. We've set up separate cocktail areas throughout the hotel for each couple, which ensures that all of you will get some intimate time with the person you swap with. And cocktail hour can be whatever you want it to be. It's a chance to unwind, to connect, to get to know someone better. Tomorrow morning, you'll reconvene with your original partners out on the terrace, and we'll ask you about your experience. So, how do we determine who we swap with? I'm glad you asked that. It's not a very scientific method, but it's a fair one. What's the method? A coin flip. Screw it. It's just like any other night hanging out with a friend. What's the worst that can happen? I know the best thing that can happen. High five, Romina. Oh, stop it, Romina. Nick here is going to flip a coin, and Melissa is going to call it in the air. Why does Melissa get to make the call? Because she almost got sent home for being wrongfully accused. Point taken. Oh, thanks, Vonnie. I'm glad you approve. Now, if Melissa calls it right, all of the participants on her side of the pods get to choose who they swap with. If Melissa gets it wrong, then Wes's side gets to decide who they want to swap with. Call it in the air, Melissa. Nick takes a quarter out of his pocket and flips it in the air. What do I pick? Heads or tails? Tails! Nick catches the quarter in his palm and then flips it over onto the top of his other hand. It's tails! The result is greeted with a mix of jeers and cheers. Alright, people, who wants to put their key in my bowl? That's not exactly how this works. Your swap options will be whoever was on the other side of the pod. So whoever wasn't on my side of the pod will host the other side? Exactly. They will host whoever they end up swapping with in their hotel room. Sounds good? Wes turns to you, placing a hand on top of yours. Are you okay with this? Yeah. I'm ecstatic. No, but we'll be okay. I'm excited. Okay, I'm ecstatic. This is gonna be so much fun. Wes laughs at first, then shakes his head. I'm not sure that's the way I describe it, but I'm glad to know where your head's at. Hey, it's an adventure, right? Just like you always say, everything's an adventure. How about you? How are you feeling? I'm going to miss you tonight, that's for sure. I've been getting used to falling asleep with you, waking up to you, cuddling in bed. And the prospect of doing it without you, it sounds terrible. Aww. But I have no doubt we'll come back to each other tomorrow, just as committed to each other as we are today. Maybe even with a funny story or two. Alright, now it's time to pick. Since she's still the guest of honor, we'll let Melissa get the first crack. Oh wow, already? Okay. Oh my gosh. You take a look at Wes. He gives you a sweet smile, even if it's somewhat forced. Who would you like to spend the rest of your night with, Melissa? I already know. You lock eyes with Jay, and can't help but think back to the last moment you shared. Was it just me, or did our hands linger for a long moment when we last spoke? That moment nearly took my breath away. You take a breath. I'm going to spend the rest of my night with, even though I am secretly still in love with Damon. Jay. Some of the Pod Squad members cheer you on. Some express their shock. We just got along so well in the pods. He was gonna propose. I had to ask Jay. Wes winks at you as if to say, "Go get him, Melissa." Good. I'm glad you're on board, Wes. Okay, girl. I see you. You didn't waste any time there. No, I did not, Romina. What do you think, Jay? Are you ready to play a different chord tonight? Get it? Jay is clearly embarrassed. He laughs nervously. Don't be nervous, Jay. I'm gonna pretend like you didn't just say that, sis. Romina, we need to find your off switch. Oh, is that like a G-spot? Pay no attention to Romina. Ariel, it'll be fine. Alright, Melissa's got her choice signed, sealed, and delivered. Who do we have next? How about Frankie? Oh wow, really putting me on the spot here. Frankie thinks this over. Okay, I guess I choose. Sorry to do this to you, Melissa, but I'm going with Wes. That's okay, Franks. Your Pod Squad claps and cheers at this. Wes smiles graciously, but you can tell he's wary of spending the night with Frankie. So, Wes and Frankie are going to be sharing the same roof tonight, huh? I feel happy for Wes. Maybe he'll come out of this with a new friend. Are you ready for some fun, Wes? I know the perfect drink for cocktail hour. Let's keep the partner swap going, huh? Next up. While the rest of the participants choose who they'll swap with, Wes taps you on the shoulder. Do you mind if we talk in private for a second, Melissa? Sure thing. Wes stands up, taking you by the hand. He leads you over to the corner of a room where it's quiet. What's on your mind, Wes? Wes takes a hold of both your hands, brushing the tops of your fingers with his thumbs. I wanted to say something before we do this partner swap thing. Okay. I want you to be 100% sure that it's me you want at the end of the show. Yeah, I agree. I appreciate that. Ditto. So, don't limit yourself tonight. If you're connecting with Jay, do whatever you need to do. Wes laughs to himself. You don't have to tell me about it, but do whatever you need to do. Wes, thanks for saying that. It means a lot to me. Of course, I just want you to be happy and confident with our future together. I care more about winding up with you than I do about some random hookup. Now, as far as you and Frankie go, I want you... Have fun, it's a hall pass. So think of it as one last hoorah before we get hitched. Wes laughs. Melissa, you have a very progressive view on love. Hey Melissa, Wes, how about it? Are you guys ready? You and Wes share a strained look with one another. Wes breaks the tension with a smile. Come on, Melissa. Let's make it happen. You and Wes interlock fingers and head back toward the crowd. You and Jay head to your private cocktail hour, which is by the beachside bar. The two of you settle in at the bar and order from the bartender. So, Melissa, there's something I need to tell you. Uh-oh, should I brace myself? It's nothing negative. I just wanted to let you know that I really care about you. Well, that's great, because I really care about you too. I mean, for a while it was really neck and neck between you and Wes. Yeah, but I was second choice to him. And to think you almost went home too. That was scary. Thankfully, that didn't happen. You blush, recalling the intimate touch you shared on the beach. How could you forget that long-lasting linger? There's a moment of quiet. You're not sure what to say. Luckily, Jay breaks the silence. Anyway, I think that after the show ends, we should stay in each other's lives. I had a lot of love for you. Life's too short to discount someone you care about just because things didn't initially work out. Even if you really, really wanted them to. Is he coming on to me? I can't tell because I'm such a dingbat. I'll say, I care about you too, a lot. I was gonna marry you. Jay smiles and takes a sip of his drink. How much? Well, we're about to find out. That twinkle in his eyes, very telling. Do you remember back when we first met in the pods? Of course I do. Hello, yes. What was your first impression of me? Like, how did you feel in those early days? Like, I might marry you. Like, we had a great connection. It was always so positive between the two of us, and I really always liked how calm you were, and I really treasured our time together. Aw, that's sweet. I'm glad you felt that. What about you? How did you feel about me when we first met? Well, you were definitely my number one. I can't lie about that. Really? You knew that right away? Right away. You were so sweet, funny, and sexy, if I may. You weren't like anyone else in the pods. Jay tilts his head back and takes another sip from his drink. There's something else I want to know, now that we're here. Okay. Why did you pick me to be your swap? Oh, stop it. You know why, Jay. I picked you because, one, you're the handsomest, you're the most talented, you're super sweet, you gave me your iPad thing to listen to your music that's like really special. Because we have a special bond. I felt like we had a special connection back in the pods. I was really attracted to your personality, and I just felt like we'd have the most fun. Agreed. It's great being able to catch up like this. So, tell me about you and Wes. How's everything going with you two? Wouldn't you like to know? Yeah, what? I'm serious. I remembered he used to talk about you in the pods. It made me a little jealous at times. It did? Yeah, but it was nothing serious. We're friends at the end of the day. That said, what's the scoop with you guys? Haha, well, we're taking it slow. We're taking it slow. One day at a time, you know. Oh yeah? Ariel and I are doing the same thing. Interesting. I know that the show is about finding love, but once you found it, what's the rush? Exactly. Plus, like, Wes is always so horny for me, it's kind of a turn-off. Like, I keep telling him we're gonna wait. How about you and Ariel? What's going on with you two? Jay looks at you shrewdly, then downs the rest of his drink. Are you sure you want to know? Yeah, I'm dying to know. Are you the beans to Frank's? Jay chuckles. I think I don't know. I guess we're just not comfortable yet. Oh, we're not comfortable or you're not comfortable? Jay struggles to find the words for a moment. It's hard for me to feel comfortable in a relationship. In any relationship. It's not exclusive to Ariel. Although, sometimes I just find myself thinking, I don't know. You made me feel safe in the pods. I haven't felt that way about Ariel yet. Jay takes a look at your engagement ring, glinting under the overhead lights. I should have proposed to you as soon as I knew you were the one. I was scared and waited too long, and then that doofus Damon interrupted me. Which let Wes swoop in there first. Sorry if that's too forward, but it's just how I feel. Oh, wow. Well, Jay. You snooze, you lose. You can make things work. If I say that, does that mean with Ariel or with me? Well, you can still make things work with Ariel. It's not too late. I know. I'm working on it. As you sit there looking at one another, you realize your fingertips are nearly touching. You both look down, then back at each other. Well, now, this is awkward. Or is it? What do I do? I'm grabbing his hand. You slide your hand closer to his, then take a hold of his fingers. You're such a slut cake. He reciprocates the gesture, and your fingers end up interlocking because you guys have a special bond. Before anything else can happen, the bartender interrupts you, informing you that it's time for last call. Jay stands up from his chair and holds out his hand. What do you say, Melissa? Time to head back to mine? Let's go to your room, Jay. Jay opens the door for you, and you step into his suite. The atmosphere feels charged. He closes the door behind you. The tension that comes with spending the night together is palpable. The situation is further complicated by the fact that this suite is next door to yours. Jay walks up beside you, and you both take a look at the suite. Standing so close to Jay in a hotel suite makes me feel naughty, like I'm doing something wrong, but I can't help but feel excited about it. Lovely room you have, Jay. It looks exactly like yours. Exactly like mine. You and Jay share a laugh, relieving some of the tension. Make yourself at home, Melissa. You take a seat on the couch while Jay takes a seat on the bed across from you. You take note of a rollaway bed nearby. Lying on top of it is a gym bag filled with some of your clothes and toiletries. I'm not gonna lie, I remember when we first met in the pods, thinking what it would be like to share a hotel suite together. Funny, this is how it happened. Only on Love is Blind, right? Jay leans back on his elbow, getting more comfortable. Can I ask you another serious question, Melissa? Yeah, ask away. You're full of serious questions tonight, huh? Sure, why not? What's the question? Do you think Wes is the one? I don't know yet. Only time will tell, I guess. You don't sound too enthusiastic. I'm being honest, I really don't know. Fair enough, Melissa. I don't know either, to tell you the truth. Jay gets up from the bed. Alright, I'm gonna hop in the shower really quick if that's okay with you. Yeah, of course. I'll leave the door unlocked. Jay winks at you before making his way into the shower. Jay closes the door behind him and suddenly you hear a commotion from the room next door to yours. Huh? What's that? It's coming from Wes's and my room. The commotion gets louder, so you tiptoe closer to the noise and place your ear against the wall. There are two voices in the other room. Two loud, screaming voices in the throes of passion. Hey, that's Wes and Frankie. What are they doing? The two voices cry out in exhalation. Yes! 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 A banging sound cracks over and over as if something was banging against the wall. Something like a headboard. Are they doing what I think they're doing? Good for him. Good for him. I told him to go for it. You remove your ear from the wall while their voices continue to hoot and holler. Then you see steam rising from beneath the bathroom door. You can't help but think of Jay in there, naked and dripping wet, lathering up that perfectly toned body of his. The thought gives you a temporary rush of adrenaline. It's time to make a decision. Do I join Jay in the shower? After all, Wes did give me permission to do what I wanted. Or is it like Nick and Vanessa said? Is this a test of our commitment to each other? I'm hopping in the shower and get out of here. Screw it, I'm getting in the shower. Why deny myself a good time when I already got the clearance to do so? You reach for the extra robe. You walk quietly to the bathroom door, then step inside. Ooh, look at this bathroom. Oh my gosh. Now in your robe, you enter the room. The room is filled with steam, and you immediately see Jay. He's standing in front of the mirror, still wearing his towel. He smirks when he sees you enter. The deja vu of when I saw you in the hallway, Jay. I had a little bet going with myself to see how long it would take you to get in here, but I knew you'd get in here. Oh yeah? How long did you think it would take? Jay looks you up and down. Doesn't matter. I won. The quip brings a smile to your face, and you look him right in the eyes as you drop your robe to the floor. Jay's jaw drops as he admires your skinny white ass in all its naked form. My God, let's get in the shower quick before I lose my mind. Jay, I am so glad you like super white skinny chicks. You laugh as Jay pushes open the shower door for you. He takes off his towel and you both step inside. Your skin breaks out in goosebumps as the hot water courses over your body. Hey there. Jay steps forward, gently placing his fingers on your hips. Your bodies are nearly touching. Light, fragrant steam fills the few inches of space between you. He looks into your eyes like you're the only person in the world who matters, the touch of his fingers sending a chill up your spine. Oh man, I love the way he looks at me. I want him to write songs about me. Oh my God, I'm gonna kiss him. You inch forward so your naked bodies are pressing. I need to kiss him to know. I gotta make sure that I made the right choice. Your naked bodies are pressed against one another and your lips meet. His hands move from your hips to your backside, and he squeezes your backside firmly while you kiss, which I love. He knows exactly what I like already. His lips taste wet and sweet. His mouth fresh with a taste of peppermint. I love that. His kiss is fiery, passionate, at odds with his soft lips. He squeezes your backside harder, and you feel something hard pressing up against you. Do I want to heat things up? Yeah, I do. You reach down and grab hold of him. I think we know what she's grabbing hold of. And he moans in pleasure at your touch. Your kiss becomes open-mouthed, your tongues touching, tasting one another under the water. You squeeze him tighter, and he starts to kiss your neck, your shoulder, the space beneath your earlobe. You finally take a step back, and the two of you stare at each other in a daze, like, oh my God, are we doing this? You laugh at the sheer electricity between the two. It's like, listen, we gotta make sure that, we're with the right people. I gotta tell you, this is the most fun I've ever had in the shower. A laugh reaches your lips. Jay looks down for a moment at his body, at yours. I fucking love your body, Melissa. You're so perfect. It drives me wild. He gets down onto his knees, worshiping me. I've been fantasizing about this moment since I first saw you. I can't believe it's finally happening. Jay changes the focus of his gaze from your eyes to your inner thighs. Meow. He gently grabs onto the backs of your thighs as he looks at you and your form eagerly. His eyes travel up and down your body, taking every inch of you in. He looks at you hungrily, ready to devour you on his knees. Wow, he wants me. He wants me bad. I can see it in his eyes. I can shampoo instead. What are you, insane? I'm not leaving. He can have me. You lean against the shower wall and place your hand atop Jay's head like I'm ready for you. He moves his lips to the insides of your thighs, gently kissing them, slowly moving upwards. The soft, gentle touch of his lips sends a shiver running up your body. His lips move higher and higher, reaching your center, and then the object of his adore. A sudden wave of pleasure rolls through your body, rippling out from your groin and into your chest. Your heart. 'Cause it's deeper than the physical. You grab Jay by his hair with a force that surprises you. You're like, oh my god, he brings out something in me I didn't even know existed, all while his kisses, licks, savors. You lean your head back and close your eyes for a moment, unable to stop yourself from letting out a moan. And then, Jay pulls back from you and stands up. You share a burning, intense look with one another. Your passions are high in the sky. Jay takes both of your hands into his and then leans in close to you. His lips are at your ear now, so close that the sound of his whisper makes your spine tingle. I want you to turn around. Oh man, well since you asked nicely, you giggle coyly. Oh yeah, what's that? Why? Why would you want me to do that? You can feel Jay's arousal grazing your waist. Oh my god. He's huge. I know exactly what he wants to do to me. Of course I do. What am I, an idiot? I can kiss him and try. No, we're gonna, you know what? I want him to do it to me. I do. You do as Jay wishes, turning around and placing your hands against the shower window. Jay gets behind you, grabbing onto your waist with a firm grip. A hot flush of excitement floods your face, ignites in your chest. In a slow, gratifying motion, Jay pushes into you, and the two of you become one. When two become one. The flush of excitement breaks, and the sensation of pure ecstasy enters. It enters, and its name is Jay. You rock back and forth with the motion, hearing Jay moan behind you. The surge of pleasure spreads throughout your body until you find yourself moaning along with Jay. The feeling is so incredible that you refuse to let go. You refuse to let go of it. Pushing yourself back against Jay with an equal force. You're like, don't you stop now. The two of you move faster, harder, and suddenly you feel the unbearable ache of pleasure reaching its zenith. And as you reach climax, you understand that you'll be enjoying each other long into the night. Yeah, we did that. We did that. We did it. Oh my god, I did it with Jay. We did it. Yeah, I'm satisfied. Jay is completely satisfied me. After Jay gets out of the shower, you both brush your teeth and get ready for bed. Now the lights are off, and the two of you are standing in the middle of the room, ready to sleep. Sleep with me in bed, Melissa? Yeah. I want to spend the night with you. Yeah. Yeah. Hello. No, I'm not sleeping in the rollaway. Of course I'm gonna sleep. Let's share a bed tonight. It'll be nice. Then let's not waste any more time. Jay jumps in the bed, patting the mattress beside him for you to join. You join Jay, snuggling up in his arm. So, here we are, our first night under the same roof. Our first night, huh? Maybe the first of many. Jay goes quiet for a moment. You really think so? I don't know. I mean, I was engaged to Wes, and I wouldn't let him near my meow meow. But 2 minutes with you, and I mean, I don't know. Maybe I chose the wrong guy. Yeah, I really do. I don't know how it'll all work, but I just have a feeling. Jay goes quiet again. You sleepily listen to the waves crashing onto the shore outside. Jay shifts in bed. Melissa. Yes, Jay? Do you think you could ever leave Wes? I mean, really leave him and be honest with me? Honestly, I plan on it. Jay laughs at this. I'm not joking, Jay. Don't joke about that kind of stuff. You'll give me false hope. Who says I'm joking? What about you? What's gonna happen when you and Ariel get to the altar? I don't know, to be perfectly honest with you. It depends how these next couple of weeks go, I guess. In a perfect world, I probably wouldn't wait that long to find out. I'd take action, but this world isn't perfect. But what would you do if the world was perfect? What action would you take? Tell me. Jay takes another deep breath. I guess in a perfect world, I wouldn't be at the altar with Ariel. I'd be there with you. Your eyes go wide at the blunt confession and your heart thumps loudly. Come on, you know he was gonna ask you to marry him. You were his number one. You fall silent as you try to process the revelation. I just told him. You asked, I answered. And on that mortifying note, I think I should get some shut-eye. Don't be mortified. Good night, Melissa. Hold me, you idiot. Jay rolls onto his side, but you're nearly too shocked to respond. Why would I be shocked? I just said. Good night, Jay. Now let's go face Wes and deal with this. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. After your night with Jay, the two of you head back to the terrace to reunite with your partners. You prepare to say goodbye. Well, Jay, it's been so romantic. Very romantic. I kind of don't want this moment to end. Yeah, our deep connection, it's undeniable. I gotta say though, Melissa, if I can be honest for a second. As the two of you approach the terrace, you can hear the voices of the other participants. You can. What's on your mind? Well, I just wanted to say that last night it was special for me. I like spending time with you. And I wish I could spend more time with you. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm gonna miss you. You both stop in the middle of the path. Oh, I'll miss you too, Jay. Jay looks at you with a longing in his eyes. It's gonna be hard to go back after getting to share a room together last night. It felt like we were in a dream. Jay looks over to the terrace, partially visible through the trees. What do you say, Melissa? Time to get back to our fiancés? It would appear so. Jay exhales. Alright, let's do this. Are you gonna tell Ariel? Because she's gonna be pissed. As you walk into the terrace, you see various participants seated at the tables, eating breakfast and drinking mimosas. You immediately spot Wes, who is standing by the nearest table with 2 drink flutes in his hand. You hurry over to him. How's it going, sleepyhead? I was starting to think you slept through your alarm. Unless, you know, there were other reasons you stayed in bed later? Oh, stop. Brunch started like 5 minutes ago. Wes starts to crack up, then hands you a flute. How did your night go, Melissa? I'm just gonna be really honest with you. Things got hot and heavy. Okay? It was. Let's just say things got a little hot and heavy. At least I'm being honest. Wes laughs with surprised amusement, then takes a big gulp from his champagne flute. I didn't need to know that, but thanks for keeping it real with me. What about your night, Wes? It sounded like you guys had a lot of fun over there. From the sound of it, what are you talking about? You give Wes a sly smile. I heard you two. Jay's room was right next to yours. Wait a minute. What exactly do you think you heard? I thought it sounded like you guys were having sex. I mean, you were, right? Wes's jaw drops. What? Are you crazy? Why would you think that? You guys were screaming together in ecstasy. It sounded like there was a corn shoot going on. Wes bursts into laughter. Melissa, we were watching the Champions League semifinals. What? Soccer, Melissa. In Europe, the game went to penalty kicks. You look at Wes for a moment, dumbfounded. Oh. Here, take a seat, Melissa. Wes pulls your chair out for you, and you both sit down. So, you were just watching sports? That's all? Melissa, I told you I was going to stay loyal to you, and that's what I did. And even if I wasn't going to stay loyal to you, I wouldn't have missed Champions League to do it. It gives you a laugh. Nick and Vanessa join the group, both wearing sly smiles. Well, well, well. It looks like the partner swap shook things up a bit, didn't it? You could say that again, Goyle. Yeah, last night was a movie. You don't... Oh, you look over to Romina's table. Everyone she's sitting with has a devious look about them. Oh, really? What? Last night was a movie. Why wasn't I invited? Would you have gone if you knew it was X-rated? That's right, guys. They say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. But what happens in Mexico goes out for the whole world to see. Vanessa gestures to Romina's table. Why don't you fill everyone in on the details? You look over to Romina's table. She's seated with Chris, Blair, and Knox. Well, there's been a lot of filling in between the four of us, if you catch my drift. You look at the four of them, all grinning like they're sharing the world's worst-kept secret. Hold up. Did you guys have a foursome? That's one way of putting it. Really? How else would you put it? Blair is quiet as she thinks it over. Yeah, I guess that's the only way of putting it. So just to be clear, the four of you all hooked up last night, and now Chris is with Blair and Knox is with Romina? That's right, boy. Talk about a plot twist. Your pod squad members laugh at this. Nick throws his arm around Vanessa's shoulder, laughing along with you all. What my wife here is trying to say is that love works in mysterious ways. It's unpredictable. You could say that again, Nick. And how about the rest of you? Did everyone have a good night? I had a great night. How about you, Melissa? Glad you asked. Well, I wish it never ended. The other participants, ooh. Wes jokingly nudges you. I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. I think you did. Well, Wes and I had a great night. It was so much fun. It was a lot of fun, though I guess not as fun as the fearsome foursome over here. The event is interrupted by a man dressed in delivery uniform who approaches the Lachey's. The man hands Vanessa a manila envelope, then briefly chats with both of them. When he leaves, you and the pod squad are left with questions. According to our producers, we've received a letter for Wes marked urgent. Huh? A letter for me? Your stomach drops. You know this can't be good. This can't be good. I'm starting to get that feeling too. Nick takes the letter from Vanessa and hands it to Wes. Wes quickly opens the envelope, pulling out a document form inside and scanning it. Oh, from inside, sorry. His eyes go wide. His jaw drops. Are you gonna leave us in suspense here? Yeah, what is it? It's It's the result of a pregnancy test. Wes looks at you, his face betraying pure shock. And you look at Blair like, oh my god, Blair, you're psychic. I'm going to be a father. Your jaw drops and your face goes numb. This can't be happening. You gave Wes a hall pass. You chose to spend the night with Jay. You went all the way with Jay. You didn't even go all the way with your fiance, but you went all the way with Jay. But it was pretty hot, and I don't regret it. Alright guys, if you made it to the end, thank you so much for being here. If you aren't already, please consider subscribing. That's how you support my little channel here. If you want to help me in the algorithm, leave a purple heart. Alright, love you guys, and I'll see you in the next chapter.